Hey there to our 95 subscribers, our future subscribers, and all the people that secretly watch us without subscribing. Today I'm going to do a zodiac video. A little bit of a warning. I'm not going to hold back on the negatives, so it's going to have positives and negatives for everybody. And if you're easily offended, don't watch it. It's just the way I feel today, and so you're gonna get both sides. So anyway, this is the zodiacs and the ways they might behave when the world is coming to an end, you know, at the beginning of the apocalypse. So like I said, if you're easily offended, go to another video. Because I'm not gonna sit there and just tell you all the good things about yourself this time. So anyway, let's get started. As it starts to look like the apocalypse might be starting, Aries may be angry and complain about how unfair it is. They are assuming that they don't have control over the situation and search for a way to gain control. As an act of impulsiveness, they might even start a rebellion and actually get many followers. They will leave many people behind if they didn't feel appreciated, so they can go look for others who will appreciate their leadership. And if they can learn to be patient with the stragglers of the group and not focus so much on their own wants, they might not lose too many followers. I'm not really sure what they plan to rebel against, but at least they will feel better about the situation. Well, I just dropped my camera, but hopefully I didn't mess it up or anything. So, at the first definitive sign of the apocalypse, the Taurus may be pouting and venting to themselves about all the things they wanted to do and never did. But they won't fret for long because they have stockpiled a lot of supplies just in case they needed them someday. The situation might not be the reason they have all of this stuff, but it will definitely be a lifesaver, at least for them. It's not that they will turn everybody away that comes for help, but they are not likely to go and search for people that need the help because they really don't want to go outside at this point. If they do let you in though, watch your P's and Q's because they are very critical of others. Long before the apocalypse starts, the Gemini will be jokingly scaring people with fake stories that it started because they are amused at the way people react. When it does actually start, though, they may be sleeping off the fun that they had the day before. Despite being the jokers they are very charming. So once people understand the difference between their jokes and reality, they do have an ability to calm the people down. And it wouldn't be a surprise if people are drawn to them and their comfortable accommodations. At least until they get bored and sneak off to talk their way onto a ship that's leaving the planet, and they leave everybody else behind. In the beginning of the apocalypse, the Cancer could be caught up in their emotions and doing a lot of crying, and sure, the tears could come and go throughout the whole ordeal, but they would also be a source of comfort for others, as they sympathize and understand what the others are going through. They would be much more focused in people as a whole than on just themselves. In a way, making sure others are cared for makes them feel like they will be okay themselves. However, they don't like change and can hold a grudge, so they might possibly find a boat and take the ones they are not mad at with them out into the middle of the ocean to try and escape. When the apocalypse begins, the Leo may be offended that they have not been as successful as they wanted to be in life, but they will quickly take on a leadership role, motivating people, but also being a bit bossy, especially if they believe you can do something better than you are, and even more so if they consider you a close friend or family member. And in the end times, they might even consider all people to be like friends or family. Be thankful if you do end up following a Leo, though, as they are confident and determined to make sure everybody survives, even at the cost of their own health and safety. The Virgo will be offended and take it personally when the apocalypse starts because they already have plans for the day. But once they get past their annoyance, responsibility kicks in because they've been planning for this moment for a very long time. Some of them may even have storm bunkers prepared ahead of time. If not, they will have plans in line on what needs to be done. And they have no problem putting in the effort and work to pull everything and everybody together. Of course, they will also be second-guessing their plans, assuming they got them wrong somehow. And it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with their plans because you probably can't convince them either way. Hopefully someone will be brave enough to stop them when they stress themselves out too much. You'll probably see Libra taking pictures or videos, or possibly calling people to let them know that the apocalypse is happening. They really want to keep records of the event and share everything they see happening. Hopefully someone will take them in though, because they can be clumsy and indecisive and could put themselves in danger. Once in a group setting, they would take on a role of a mediator and try to keep the peace between people. And they might decide they don't want to be in that group and go find a different one without telling anybody. Grounding them to one area may prove difficult. Their indecisiveness could also make them a little too long, could take them a little too long to make a life-altering decision. So try to help them focus when needed. The Scorpio is elusive and may be hard to find when the apocalypse starts, and people will wonder if they are safe or not. Once the Scorpio knows for sure what is happening, if they weren't already hiding, they will be, and they have the best hiding places, so you might find them in some underground caves. After all, they are drawn to dark and mysterious things. They won't stay hidden forever though, because they will pop their heads out to see what everybody else is doing. And if you catch up to them, they might give you their deep thoughts on what they think should be happening, assuming you can handle the intensity of the conversation. But they will still be vague about what they actually know, and might ignore you if you can't contribute to the conversation in a way that stimulates their minds. For a moment, Sagittarius will be disappointed that the apocalypse is preventing them from doing things that they never got done. But then they might get excited about experiencing something new and dive headfirst into exploring the new ways of the planet. After all, they are a curious bunch and love adventure. Once they explore a while, they will go search for the bunker that the Virgo has in place, and they will be more than happy to share their philosophical thoughts to the people they find, so that other people will complain less. Someone will have to give them a job to do though, or they might get bored and go back to exploring for fun, risking not only their lives, but the lives of those they were hiding with, because they really don't like staying in one place. When the apocalypse hits, you'll find the Capricorn eating or working, or maybe doing both at the same time, because their jobs are everything to them, but their food is too. They could possibly have gardens, large pantries, or even cellars full of food. If not, they will know where to get some. So having a Capricorn around is a good idea, but also they will be pessimistic about everything, which would bring the morale of everybody into a dark pit. and the things they are complaining about might not be what's really bothering them, because they don't like to share what's really on their minds. So try to keep them busy with a job that doesn't include people invading their space and time. The thing an Aquarius will do when the apocalypse starts after their initial freakout is tell everybody that they know it was going to happen and claim that nobody would listen to them, which could be true because they tell so many stories that people don't know when to listen to them and take them seriously. They will be out there trying to problem solve. The ways they do it could be questionable, but at least they are trying to do something. If you can get them to be empathetic towards others and not so detached, it could potentially help them as well. Because although they need to have a lot of people in their lives and they are generally easy to get along with, they haven't had many real friends. So they always think that everybody is out to cause them harm. If you are looking for a Pisces when the apocalypse starts, good luck. They will be either listening to music or daydreaming and not even know what's happening. Once they are in a group, they will initially want to keep to themselves. But after a little bit of time passes, they will instinctively try to counsel everybody. Not just to help the people, but to help themselves. Because they are extremely empathic, and the panic and fear in other people will give them anxiety. So for their own peace of mind, they have to give others a peace of mind. If they can't get through to people to calm them, they might wander off because the danger is better than the anxiety. So anyway, those are my thoughts on what I think people would do when the apocalypse starts. And hope you enjoyed listening to the video or watching the video, whatever you choose to do. And please let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it fits your personality, because I'm always curious if it fit, because nothing ever fits everybody's personality. It's just an average, and I like to know what people think. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will be back someday. Hopefully soon, but who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching.